We have all heard of the legendary Fortnite default bot, but we took it one step further. Join us as we discover what a day in the life of these beautiful creatures is like. And what is that? They appear to be fighting something. Yes, it is a shark. The sharks have plagued these people for many generations, driving them from home to home. People had hoped that this would be a more permanent place of residence, but it would appear that unfortunately for them, this is not the case. Those that are here will now fight in the greatest battle of their lives against these beasts, a battle that no one knows if they can win. This, their battle headquarters, is where they have planned attacks against the sharks for a very long time. The sharks, however, struck first, and they must now abandon this place and any sort of home they had here forever. As they flee, a few brave souls will stay behind and slay the beasts that to buy the others time. Those running away will flee into the forests and the neighboring hills in search of shelter, a new home, or if nothing else, just safety from the battle. Those staying behind to fight will have to catch up later when their fight is over, which may be longer into the future than they had hoped, as it would appear another shark has joined the ranks of the enemy. Hunting time for these defaults is going to last longer than expected, and they will have to catch up with the others later. The others, knowing that they are running out of time quickly, will run to a place that they have previously set aside as their rendezvous point. It is a long and dangerous journey, but they know that they can find safety if they can only make the journey. The journey will send them across the beautiful fields of their island, a place that they, despite living here for many generations, have not really explored much. They are searching for a home that is far from the sharks that have plagued them for years. As they wait for the others to join them, they will make their journey to a sacred place to their people, a place where they can search for refuge. Here is the ancient temple built by their ancestors. It is here that they perform their rituals to give them strength in their battle against the sharks, and where they pray for guidance in finding a new and safer home. And here is where they will wait for those who remain behind. Meanwhile, this young man is sliding down 2 flights of stairs. Very impressive. He is looking for a mate, and hopefully with skills like that, it won't be long until his search is over. Now that they've all gathered together and performed the rituals properly, they will go off in search of a new place. And thus the journey continues. They have been searching for hours, but to no avail. But they shall not give up. Despite that they are quickly losing hope, this is their last chance, and it would appear that their search has paid off, and they have found something great. It is an ancient temple, one not built by their ancestors of old. Quickly, they will search this place for any materials or resources that can be used to help them, and perhaps it can even be a new home or a sanctuary of sorts. It would already appear that there is treasures and relics left behind by the previous inhabitants of this beautiful location. But what is this? There is people here already. Quite a fight quickly breaks out, but no matter. A few gunshots and a couple of explosions should get rid of the threat real quick. And now that is done, the place is now safe to explore. After a long day of exploring, the defaults gathered together on a beach to relax and enjoy a meal. But they hear the sounds of a legendary beast known as the Colombo in the distance. Their hope is that this Colombo will help them in their fight. A shark attacks those remaining on the beach, but they should be able to get rid of it no problem, as the greatest warriors are the ones staying behind. The rest of them are hoping to find this great and friendly beast, and that it will help them in their battle. If nothing else, it should provide a good source of food for a while. And as they explore, they come across a great body of water. Luckily for them, many of their homes have been near water and they have adapted to being able to swim. so this obstacle should really be no problem for them. Unfortunately, our agent in the field does not have this capability, so he must find other measures to get across this lake. Hopefully, this vehicle he has found is a flotation vehicle of sorts and will safely get him to the other side. It's really beautiful to see them swim. It looks almost like a pack of dolphins as they jump through the water gloriously. And it would appear that this vehicle was not a flotation device and has now sunk to the bottom of this historic lake. The defaults get out of the lake as the oils from this vehicle are quickly leaking out into the water, and they could be dangerous. But what is this? It would appear that love is in the air. These two have formed a lovely couple, and as they stare into each other's eyes, they make each other vows that they will be together forever. This is a sacred and precious thing, very rare among these people, as they are warriors. And just like that, the moment is over, nearly as quick as it began. The two lovers walk off in opposite directions, one even going so far as to swim through the deadly lake, knowing deep inside that their love was never meant to be, perhaps, but maybe there is hope for the future. Now, having tested their emotional boundaries, we have a physical test we'd like to perform as well. Yes, it would appear that they could also survive being hit by very fast motorized vehicles. But just to be sure. Yep, they can definitely survive this. Now their journey continues. It is nearly dusk, and beyond that point, they do not know what dangers will await them. They are running out of time quickly to find a home. But this here may be a proper sanctuary. They will have to properly assess it for any defenses that are laid out and make sure it is far enough away from shocks, but they may have just found a brand new home. Having properly assessed the place, it is indeed safe for them to reside. There is no shocks nearby, and there is no security defenses left behind in this location. For now at least, these creatures have found a home, and though they do not know what awaits them tomorrow, or the day after, there is hope for these creatures. Thank you for joining us on our journey as we dived deeper into the lives of these beautiful creatures.